yourself. It's all about taking yourself out on a date, a master date. All right.
Oh, dating for losers.
But if you do it right, you might get lucky and you can turn that D into a B. You know what I'm saying? It's no discrimination. So I'm gonna help you guys make it through a successful master date, so you don't feel like a loser, because you don't have to be a loser to take yourself on a master date.
Well, all right.
It's the perfect week for this.
Yes.
Hey now.
So number 1, do something that you already like, okay? Save the experiments for when you have your friends or when you're out and you're doing all this, right? Do something that you know that you like to do. Go do that, something like that, all right? Try a different place. Maybe you like to do Korean barbecue. Go to a different Korean barbecue place than you usually go to, okay? See some different scenery, take a drive, anything like that, you know? Don't feel guilty about being alone, all right? This is your time that you can enjoy yourself, get to know yourself, learn something new about yourself, okay? And just go with the flow. Talk to people that's sitting across at the next table from you. Make some new friends. There's nothing wrong with that. All right. Also, treat yourself. Okay. This is your time. This is your master date. You can do whatever you want. You by yourself. Don't nobody know. Don't nobody care. All right. So eat something bad. Eat a whole pizza.
Ooh.
Eat an ice cream. All right. Or go work out if that's what you want to do. I don't know. Do what you like. So get a massage. Go pamper yourself. This is your alone time. Okay. Lay out in the sun for hours. Do nothing. Just take your mind off of anything and everything. All right. Sometimes we get so wrapped up in finding and keeping a relationship that we forget to take care of the most important person in our lives, ourselves. So make sure you take time for yourself. And those are my tips for a successful master date.
I know what Dee Dee eats on her master date.
What?
You eat
Bacon?
You
Chitlins?
eat a seafood gumbo with chitlin and bacon.
Oh. Not all together, but in different bowls. Hell yeah. I'll fuck
all
that up right
together.
now.
All together.
No, not in the same bowl. She can't eat chitlins and gumbo in the same bowl. Gumbo filet on chitlins don't taste good. You can't
I went on a master date this last week.
Yeah, where'd you go?
I went to a bar in my neighborhood.
See?
Got drunk.
What
Went
bar?
home.
That's my
passed
neighborhood.
out.
We live in the same neighborhood. What bar you went to?
I went to Akbar.
Cheers.
You went to Akbar? I never been there.
We'll have to go.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh, you know when we have to go? My friend DJ Tony Powell has Dirty Dirty House Clubs.
Okay.
And that's when I was there on Thursday
You
to
see
jump
what
to
I'm
house
saying?
music.
Tell me something about my neighborhood.
All right,
Come on
we'll do
now.
that.
Come on with it. Thursday, Akbar.
I don't think have I ever master dated. It's been a long time since probably before I've been married.
My master dates are always so basic. Not to say that I'm basic, but my master dates, I like to do stuff that I like. So I go to IHOP, eat some pancakes, eat lots and lots of pancakes.
I think my lunch period would count as a master date for me, or the closest thing to one.
Do you take time for yourself during that time?
Well, I don't really have any friends at work.
Well, then you need to start master dating and make some friends.
I go to lunch by myself. So
do you not want friends at your job, or you just like, fuck yeah, I'm doing me?
no, it's not that I don't want friends. It's just a little hard. I'm kind of in, there's like, cause I'm like in middle management, so there's like my employees, and you can't, I've done that, gone to lunch with my employees, whatever, but then it causes problems because if you don't go with everybody, then, you know what I mean? They think
like
you got a favorite,
favoritism.
right? Even if they're got the same schedule and the same workload, it doesn't matter. They see you going to lunch with this person, so in their mind, they're making out that's your favorite person,
right?
And then you're treating them, giving them special treatment, even though you're not. You know what I mean? Like, so that doesn't work out. And then there's not a lot of like the other manager, like women. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they're not guys, whatever.
Yeah.
So there's that thing with the whole.
And you're not trying to talk about Chandra Rhimes.
Being married and they're married and no, I mean I don't have a problem with, but it's just when everybody's married that can cause
Sure.
issues or whatever. So it's like there's that issue, and it's just I don't know. I just haven't clicked with anybody there really.
Maybe you should do like a master date for yourself, like you like play a game or you like play cards or something, and then maybe other people will come and then they'll join in, and then boom, there you go.
That is so sad.
I might as well just put a sign on my head that I'm the biggest loser in the world. Sitting there and playing
cards or playing something. Why y'all looking at me? Yeah.
That sounds so pitiful.
Pathetic.
That is so pitiful sounding.
That sounds fun to me. I don't know what the fuck.
He's sitting there playing a one-man game of Uno.
Yeah, I'm
hoping somebody gonna come play with him.
Throw my mic down right now.
Arguing with myself. Why you gonna reverse me? Why you gonna reverse me?
Y'all get on my nerves.
I am so lonely.
It don't gotta be that. Then it could be something else. I don't know.
No.
What you like? It's about what you like.
First of all, let me say I don't
Tina
necessarily
walk into the office with a little portable trampoline in the corner. Somebody want to join me? Sorry.
First of all, let me say I don't mind going because I like some alone time and I don't get a lot of it, so I'm not I'm not upset that I go. But it would be nice to go a little bit more often with a friend, which I do occasionally. But it'd be nice to go a little bit more often. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so that's all I'm saying.
Well, what are some things that you like to do when you're alone?
Oh, just enjoy the quiet. I will listen to podcasts. I will listen to music. I will watch TV or movies.
Well, maybe do like a movie thing.
Read sometimes. It's a number of things I do when I'm alone. I just don't get a whole lot of alone time.
Well, maybe
Laker games.
Oh yeah, maybe on your lunch break you like watch a TV show or you like just.
Oh yeah, I do that. I do. I take my phone and I'm either, Facebooking and tweeting or watching something on Netflix or whatever. Yeah, I definitely do that.
Yeah, that's cool.
So.
That's what I would do.
All right, so let me see. We have time. Doing good on time. Okay, let's get into our hypothetical question of the week. Mr. Pip, would you mind reading today's KJHQ, please?
Well, it would be my pleasure. Fellas, if your wife made $150,000 a year and she said she'd rather you stay at home with the kids and or do the cooking and household duties instead of working, would you? Ladies, would you ever agree to being the sole breadwinner and having a house husband?
Okay, do you want to go first, Dejan, or you want us to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
I don't have any reason why I would ask my man to stay at home with the kids, so... Nope, that's no for me.
No,
take your ass to work. Got my face. I'll get a nanny.
I mean, if it's possible, it's very advantageous for one parent to stay home with the kids.
I can understand that, but if I was the sole breadwinner and my husband wasn't the sole breadwinner, I wouldn't have a problem with that. That wouldn't bother me at all. I'd still go to work and have my career and live my life, and I would try to spend as much time with my kids as possible, but I would want both of us to sacrifice and spend that time with our kids. So I wouldn't just ask him to quit his job and stay home.
Okay. Pip?
This doesn't really apply to me.
Well,
I just don't really have the same dynamics. Like, there's no man and woman in a man-man relationship, so we don't play those roles.
Just pretend.
True. That's true.
It's kind of hard for me because I can't say what if I was married to a woman or blah blah blah. I know all I know that if I was in this situation, I have no problem with it.
Okay, that's basically yeah. That's basically
I would have no problem staying home, take care of kids if we made enough money. Matter of fact, I would probably prefer it.
Okay.
Because I don't like working. I don't like to work no real job.
That's how I feel. I'm like, can I stay home?
I could do it under some conditions. Like,
what are your conditions, Dina?
Like, you couldn't be like pulling rank on me. Like, she'd have to treat me the way that I treat her. You know what I mean? She can't be like, fuck you. You don't make no money. Like, I'm the man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be doing that shit. Like, I don't do it to you, so it couldn't be done to me either. Because I know some women like that.
Well, that's just wrong. That don't have anything to do. That's just not right.
Yeah, but that's how some women like that, though. And some dudes are like that.
Some dudes are like that.
And some women are like that. People are like that.
It's my money.
Right. So
use it when you need it.
Even though she couldn't do that, I would still have to have some money that's mine. Like, I would have to have a side hustle. I couldn't just cold turkey. I just been on my own since I was 16 years old. Ain't no way that all my money just come from somebody else. Like, I just don't. I don't think I have that. I don't think I have enough trust to trust that. I just don't think I would feel right as a person. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I just couldn't. I couldn't.
Yeah, absolutely.
I couldn't do it. Not totally, but on the other hand, I wouldn't mind staying home, taking care of the kid, cooking and cleaning and all that kind of stuff. I would do a great job. I'm very domestic. I could do all that stuff better than a lot of women.
I was kind of like a house husband in my last relationship in Chicago.
Really?
I mean, we lived in a house. We had dogs.
That's why I thought about that. You mentioned that. So
I work part time. I acting and auditioning and stuff like that. But for the most part, I was home and he's going to work every day.
Right. Yeah, so
But you still had an objective. It wasn't like you was like, I'm just.
No, I wasn't like kicking back. I mean,
Right.
I like Dino. I need my own money, and like
Right.
actually, it was important to us that we had even though he made like I had to pay something. Like
Right.
I had to pay. Like I paid we had somebody come in to clean the house twice a month. Like I paid her, and I was in charge of certain bills that I took care of, and he took care of the rest.
right,
Yeah.
right, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's right.
So there you go. Okay, so now let's get into our feedback.
Yeah.
Oh yes, wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Wait, hey, Mr. Postman. Mr. Postman.
All right, our first feedback comes from Erica Jones. Shout out to Erica Jones. I call her my Twitter baby, Erica and Cliche. Erica is from the Model E in Friends podcast, and Cliche is from Dualistic. And they're sweet girls. They're grown women, but they look like little babies. Like they look like teenagers to me. So I call them my Twitter babies, my adopted daughters. I told them I needed some daughters for my since my daughter's the only child. She needs some big sisters to play with.
Yeah.
So I adopted them. So this is her feedback. I graduated in 2001, and in middle school, we had a speed multiplication test once a week.
Wow.
And I was pretty good at that in spelling. They don't do spelling class anymore, LOL. I do agree that they are setting the standards too high for kids. Times has definitely changed. This is in regards to me talking about the 3.7 GPA you need to get on an honor roll. Now, see, let me go back and backtrack that because I was listening to the show. This is another good thing about listening to the show. Sometimes you hear things the way everybody else hears them and not, from within yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a problem with 3.7, being a mark, or I have a problem with that being the first level of recognition.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like kids should start getting recognized if they got B's or above, a 3.0 or above. Like in college,
Absolutely.
there's cum laude, there's summa cum laude, there's magna cum laude. Have levels. Don't just like, okay, either you got an A- or you not doing shit.
Yes.
That's what I don't like.
Yeah.
Not the fact that it's a 3.7, but it's a 3.7 before they even look at you.
Right.
Like I
It's
feel
like you nothing unless you got a 3.7.
right. So I feel like the kids that are on their way there, they're not getting encouraged or being incentivized to do more, and maybe like, just kind of like, I feel like if there's tears, then there's that little carrot that they're trying to get next to that next level
Exactly.
every time.
Exactly.
That's what I meant about it.
I
So
like
Where if
that.
it's the standards so high for just to get to the first rung, it almost seems unachievable.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I graduated.
Yes.
Thank you, Lottie.
Hello.
Nice. Good shit. Good shit.
Hello.
Yeah, you get the clap. That was a good one. I like that.
Yes. For sure.
Oh man, yeah. So
And I can't believe they don't have spelling class anymore.
no, there's do they teach spelling, but they don't have a spelling class.
Wow.
But yeah, they have spelling words and vocabulary words, and they have spelling tests. Sometimes
but not like
weekly,
the spelling class and comprehension.
but not
and
a
all that.
class. No,
Wow.
no, they don't have a class.
So much
think that's very important.
education system right now is geared towards these tests, right? These standardized tests. So like when I was younger, it was all about drilling the basics and drilling the basics that you had to
Right.
learn. They don't do that no more.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of But anyway,
She graduated middle school in 2001.
yeah, she's like I said, she's young. And what's crazy is I told you they babies, both of them, and they got babies older than my baby.
Oh,
And I'm like, what? How y'all got babies older than my baby? Y'all babies. Okay. Great show. This is an iTunes review. This show is great. Dino, Dejan, and Pip are a great combo.
Thank you.
This is by
Martine.
Marty _N.
Thank you.
iTunes. Thank you.
And then looks like we got another one here. Yeah, comedy and knowledge. You guys have been holding out on me. This Pot of Thrones show is awesome. Tone and Dino make a great team. They bring comedy and a lot of knowledge to GOT. Why don't you guys talk about this show more? You know what? We probably should, but I mean, we have the little drops that talk about the Pot of Thrones and the guy at the, it's at the end and that kind of stuff. We don't talk about it live, in this part of the show. Just basically because Pot of Thrones is on break because Game of Thrones is on break.
Right.
But yes, it's on the same feed. For those who don't know what's going on, the Pot of Thrones is a show that the other show that on this network that I do with Latone Hart. Shout out to Latone Hart. He's brilliant. He is what's